Hey guys, welcome to my channel, The Silver Chick. My name is Lucy, and on this channel, you're going to find faith, fashion, health, and life stories. Welcome, and thank you for stopping by. Today, I want to talk about the secrets and the things that have helped me build a good reputation in the workforce without the added extra socializing. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. The first thing I want to say about that is that reputation will take you a long way when you have a good one in your company. It will affect your career growth, your relationships that you have within that company, and your job satisfaction when you go in and when you leave out. You want to feel satisfied, and your reputation around there is going to affect how you feel about that job and your responsibilities. So I want to start out by saying, first of all, I have notes because I can't remember everything I have to say. Okay? So I will be looking down and checking in on those notes because I don't want to miss anything, nor do I want to babble on. Okay? So the first thing is, on day one, you've already built and started building a foundation for your reputation at that company. You've impressed all the hiring managers that you encountered when you interviewed for that position because they made you an offer and they hired you, right? So we're good. The next thing is you're going to encounter people throughout that day and that week if they set up meet and greets and where you get to know the different departments that you're going to be working with throughout your time there. People are going to share what they do on a daily, a little bit about their personality, what they like, what they do on the weekends. They're going to expect you to share also. So just be mindful of what you're sharing with them. Try to keep it on a work level. Don't overshare about your personal life because you're not there for that, okay? Only if you feel comfortable doing that, you can. But I'm just giving you the tips that works for me. The next thing is become familiar with the company's handbook. Every company has a handbook, a manual. That's their Bible that tells you where the boundaries start and where they end, how they handle certain things, all the perks and benefits of working there, what your rights are, what their rights are, what their mission statement is, their beliefs, the culture. Everything you need to know should be in that manual. Also, if that department that you work in, if they have a procedures manual, get familiar with that also because that's going to tell you how the department operates on a daily basis. Who's who, what's what you're responsible for, and what they expect from you. The next thing is take your job seriously. Focus on the quality of work that you produce. Put out quality work. Give them your all when you're given a project. It will benefit you in the end. It will impress management and it will build a good reputation for you that you're mindful of the work you do. You don't just do sloppy work. You do excellent work and you produce quality, accurate work. That will build your reputation also. The next thing is meet deadlines. It's important. That's the reason why they set them. If you know you've been given a task and you may not meet that deadline, let them know ahead of time so they'll have time to pivot, reassign, maybe reshuffle the work. Take a look at what the problem is. If you're waiting for something from someone and they're holding you up, management will be able to step in and push things along for you. But just give them the time so they can work on it. Don't wait till the last minute because that will affect your reputation. If you're the type to let them know way ahead of time, they will appreciate it. And it says something about the kind of person that you are, that you're reliable. You won't leave them in a bind at the last minute by waiting to let them know that things are just not going to work out the way they're expecting. So be mindful and put out the quality work and meet the deadlines at the same time. Be helpful. and approachable with whomever you encounter, whether it's someone face to face, you're talking by email, you're over the phone. Be approachable and be mindful of your tone and how you interact with people. If you get up in the morning and you're not feeling it, maybe you had a bad night, maybe you had a bad morning, and it's affecting you emotionally. This is where the PTOs, the mental health day, the vacation, whatever your company offers, sick days, take one of them. It's best to stay home and get yourself together than to go to work and let whatever you're feeling comes out in a negative way towards someone, because that will affect your reputation also. And people do talk, and they will talk about it at some point throughout the department or amongst their peers. They will talk about it. So be mindful of that. The next thing is set boundaries. This is where it comes in with the extra socializing. You were hired to do a job, not to eat lunch and hang out after work with your coworkers. But it's up to you. I'm just sharing my tips. Be mindful when you go out with them. Be mindful of what's said in your presence. Be mindful of what you say in their presence. Things have a way of making their way back into the office, and you don't know about it until it's brought up at another time. So, if you're the type that's not into all of that socializing, when you're asked, respectfully decline. No, thank you, but I appreciate it. No, thank you. You guys have a great time. You don't have to feel pressured to hang out and go out and socialize with the team. It's not going to impact your reputation. As long as you do the job that they hired you for and that they're paying you for, that is all that matters. There is nothing in a handbook that says that you have to go out to lunch with your coworkers. There's nothing that says that you have to go drinking after work with them or go to dinner with them. Nothing that says that. However, keep in mind, if it is a company event, a town hall meeting, a group bonding session where they're doing group activities and the company's paying for it, you may want to think about going to that, because it's something for growth, it's something to help, it's something to bond so you guys can work closer and better together. But the other thing, don't feel pressured. That's not what they hired you for. And the last thing I'm going to leave you with on this is what I've experienced. When you have a solid reputation at any company, if you ever get to a point where you have a grievance with someone, you can go to HR. Because you know what? They will probably, most likely, listen to you and be interested in knowing what you have to say. Because you don't have a bad reputation around there. Everyone talks good about you. So when grievances come around, you've already set the foundation to be heard, because they know you're not a troublemaker. You produce quality work. You stay within the company policy that's been set. You meet deadlines. You set boundaries. You don't get involved in stuff that's going on in there, office politics, gossip. They'll listen. They'll want to know what you have to say. So that's the reason why, that and other reasons why you should be concerned about building a good reputation in any company where you work. Guys, that's it. I've shared my secret and my tips, and it has worked for me for all the years that I have worked, and I still continue to practice these things in the workforce right now. If you guys like this video and learned anything, share the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this coming soon. Okay? And leave some tips in the comments because I'm interested in knowing what has gotten you through these companies and building your reputation without the extra stuff. You may have some tips that I don't even know about that I can use also. So, thank you guys for stopping by. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to this video. And I will see you again